The power of the dark side.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Luke here, and I'm back with another review for you guys, and it is of this. Now, this, for those of you who may not know, is a custom lightsaber hilt by a company called JQ Sabers. Okay, I'll give you an overview of it first, and then we'll go close up. Okay. Yeah. So starting off, we've got these grills, this sort of grilled these sort of grilled vents here for the speaker, and then going up, you've got these really cool royal blue highlights. And this was custom ordered. There's nothing exactly like this on the website, so this was this is a one of a kind that you'll probably never find anything exactly the same as it. So you've got these grooves all around which have royal blue. This black pin here is the kill key, and I'll show you what that does in a minute. Then progressing further, you've got these two royal blue rings around the ignition button, and this is the actual ignition button, as you may be able to tell. And the ignition button is recessed into the hilt, so I could hold it where the ignition button is, and there's no problems with accidentally turning it on or anything like that. And then going up, the hilt sort of caves in a bit to a choke point, just above the ignition button, which is really nice to hold. And then going up, you've got this ring here, which is very Obi-Wan Kenobi-esque, if you ask me. It sort of makes me think of the emitter section of Obi-Wan's lightsaber. And then the emitter caves in again, making another sort of choke point. And then you've got this. Now, this was something I added in there. You're not going to get this when you order the saber, a lightsaber like this. But basically, you need something like ideally you need a blade plug, or at the very least something that will slot into the emitter to protect what's inside it, because what's inside the emitter, that some of you may wonder, is the actual LED down in there. And apparently, if the LED is exposed, apparently dust can get down in there and things like that. So you will need a blade plug. But if you can't get like blade plugs, you can get these B&Q 25mm plug holes in a 10-pack, and that fits in there fine, and that protects the LED unit without any problems. So internally we have a 2-watt base speaker, 2 rechargeable lithium-ion batteries, which can be recharged with a charger that's inside here. So that's the charger for it. And what you do and how you actually get it in there is is where the kill key is. What you do is you plug the cable, you plug the smaller cable end into where the kill key goes. In case you're wondering, so we have a 2-watt base speaker, 2 rechargeable lithium-ion batteries, a 9-watt RGB LED, which allows you to get 6 different colours in a saber like this, and the sound font is a Plector Labs Pico Crumble Jedi sound font. So for the lightsaber. So next, so now I'll show you how to put the blade in, and we'll get to the actual activation and things like that. So the top screw here, you need to unscrew with either an Allen wrench or like a hex screwdriver, and just unscrew it like that. Okay, and then it should be poking out like this. Take that out. If you have a blade plug, then you should screw it in properly. Then with the blade, it's a 36-inch polycarbonate blade, which you slot in like that. Then you put the retention screw back, because that's what this is. It's something to keep the blade in, and once you feel the screw biting against the blade, that's a good point at which you need to stop turning it, and it shouldn't wobble around or anything like that. And then what you do is you take out the kill key, which will stop the battery from being drained when the saber's not in use. And then what you do is you press the ignition button, which will boot up the soundboard. Press it again, and that turns it on. And I have it on the dark blue right now, so if I bring the blade a bit closer, you can see that it flickers as well. There's also an LED installed in the switch, so that illuminates, and you also get flash on clash. So you can see they're the different sounds. That's the flash on clash. They're the swing sounds. Then we get to, I'll show you the colour, how you can change the colours. So you put the kill key back in, or you just take the kill key out if it's already in there. Hold the power button down for 5 seconds. Once you hear the 3 beeps, the saber has entered colour menu mode, so you can switch between them. So we've got the dark blue, we've got purple, which looks a bit more pink if you ask me. We've got red, we've got yellow, which looks a bit rubbish on camera really, it looks more greenish. We've got green, ice blue, and the dark blue. So once you've decided on the colour you want, push the power button down again for another 5 seconds. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. And then, of course, it just saves the colour. And I'll quickly turn off the lights. And now you can see how bright this thing really is in the dark. And the last thing I'll show you is the mute mode. So what you do for that is once the soundboard is booted up, you just hold down the power button. Once you hear those 2 beeps, the saber will have entered quiet mode, and you still get flash on clash, but you don't get any sound. And then when you turn it off, it makes the deactivation sound, and it boots back to normal. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this review, and overall this saber I absolutely love. I cannot recommend it enough, and I will leave a link to JQ Sabers below so you can go and check out their sabers for yourself, because they offer some absolutely fantastic lightsabers. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this review, I'll see you in the next one, in the next video. So goodbye, you've been warned, and may the Force be with you.